Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever spent what feels like an eternity trying to clear weeds with a dull sickle, you know how frustrating and tiring it can be? Not only does it slow you down, but a dull blade is actually more dangerous because it requires more force, increasing the risk of slips and accidents. Well, today, I'm going to show you how to get your sickle razor sharp in just 2 minutes. Plus, I'll share 10 essential tips to help you maintain that perfect edge for much longer. So, grab your trusty sickle and let's bring it back to life. First things first, safety and preparation are key. Before you even think about sharpening, make sure your sickle blade is clean. Use a stiff brush and some water to scrub off any caked on dirt, sap, or rust. A clean blade not only sharpens better, but also lets you clearly see the edge you're reworking on. Once it's clean and dry, you're ready for the main event. For this demonstration, we'll be using a simple, manual sharpening stone, often called a wet. They're affordable, portable, and get the job done beautifully. Now, let's talk about the sharpening process itself. It's all about technique. Find a stable surface and hold the sickle firmly with your non-dominant hand, with the cutting edge facing away from you. Be extremely careful and consider wearing a sturdy glove on the hand holding the sickle. Now, take your sharpening stone. The most critical part is getting the angle right. Most sickles have a bevel, which is the angled part that forms the cutting edge. You want to match the angle of your stone to that existing bevel. A good rule of thumb is an angle between 10 and 20 degrees. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to be consistent. Once you have your angle, place the stone on the blade and begin making smooth, sweeping motions. Start at the base of the blade, near the handle, and work your way towards the tip in one continuous movement. Apply gentle, even pressure. Remember, you're not trying to grind away a lot of metal. Just refine the edge. After a few strokes on one side, you'll feel a slight burr, which is a tiny ridge of metal forming on the opposite edge. This is a good sign. Means you're successfully removing metal and creating a new edge. Now, flip the sickle over carefully and repeat the process on the other side. Use the same angle and the same smooth, long strokes. The goal here is to remove that burr you just created and sharpen this side to match. Go back and forth between the two sides a few times, using progressively lighter strokes. This helps to create a finely honed, balanced edge. To check for sharpness, never run your finger along the blade. Instead, you can carefully try to slice a piece of paper or even a tough blade of grass. A sharp sickle will slice through cleanly without snagging. And that's it. With a bit of practice, you can easily get this whole process done in about 2 minutes. Okay, so you've got a sharp sickle. How do you keep it that way? Here are 10 practical tips for sharpening and maintenance. Tip number 1, keep a sharpening stone handy. If you're doing a lot of work, keep a small pocket stone with you. A quick touch-up every hour or so can make a world of difference and prevent the blade from getting excessively dull. Tip number 2, use water or a light honing oil on your stone. This helps to float away the tiny metal particles, preventing them from clogging the pores of the stone. It makes sharpening smoother and more effective. Tip number 3, sharpen frequently, but lightly. It's much easier to maintain a sharp edge than to restore a completely dull one. A few quick strokes before each major use is a great habit to get into. Tip number 4, pay attention to the original cutting angle. The manufacturer ground that angle for a reason. Try your best to maintain it. Changing the angle can affect the tool's performance and durability. Tip number 5, use long, uniform movements. Avoid short, choppy strokes. A long, smooth pass from the heel to the tip of the blade ensures you resharpening the entire edge evenly. Tip number 6, clean the sickle after every single use. Plant sap and moisture are the primary causes of rust. A quick wipe down with a dry cloth before you store it is non-negotiable for tool longevity. Tip number 7, protect the blade during storage. Do UNT just toss your sickle in a bucket with other tools where the edge can get dinged and damaged? store it on a hook, or create a simple sheath out of leather, wood, or even a piece of old hose to cover the blade. Tip number 8. For a seriously damaged or chipped edge, start with a metal file. A sharpening stone is for honing, not for major repairs. Use a file first to reshape the edge and remove any nicks, then follow up with your whetstone to refine and sharpen it. Tip number 9. Don't forget the handle. Regularly check to make sure the handle is secure and free of cracks. A loose handle is a major safety hazard. Sand down any splinters and consider applying a coat of linseed oil to preserve the wood. And finally, tip number 10. Practice makes perfect. Your technique will improve over time. Focus on consistency in your angle and pressure. Soon enough, you'll be able to feel when the blade is perfectly sharp just by the way the stone glides over it. A sharp sickle isn't just about speed. It's about working smarter, not harder. It reduces strain on your body, improves the quality of your cuts, and makes your gardening or clearing tasks so much more enjoyable by taking just a couple of minutes to sharpen your tool and following these simple maintenance tips. You'll ensure your sickle serves you well for many seasons to come. I hope you found this guide helpful. If you have any of your own tips for sickle maintenance, please share them in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tool care and gardening content. Until next time, happy gardening!